Hey guys, Crystal Daz here, bringing another weekly Brutal Mutation. Sorry I missed the past couple weeks. Anyway, we just did this with Karax and Nova. Here's the score screen for what we just did. I'll let you guys take a look at that if you want. The mutation this week was, let me load it here for you, Burning Legion, Scorched Earth, Void Rifts, and Avengers. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the replay for that. We're going to watch with others. And I'm here with Hobbs. He was our Nova, and I was our Karax. And, well, I'll tell you the strategy once we get to the loading screen. So let's go ahead and give this a watch. So, basically, our incredibly complex strategy was Nova clear, Karax fortify. Yep, really complex. So that's what we did the whole map. So yeah, Hobbs just went around killing everything. I went around fortifying everything. We cleared out the map. It was pretty easy. So yeah, any thoughts, Hobbs?
Next time, put maybe a cannon or two on our main base's mineral line,
I
because otherwise the
agree.
Mutalisk will come from nowhere and wipe out the whole fucking line.
What's your language, dude? We're on YouTube.
It just stressed me out because I didn't even notice it. I was wondering, like, why was my mineral line, or why was my mineral pool so low? And then I looked down, and then I realized what the hell was going on.
Yeah, you wanted to restart, dude. We had this.
I was not against restarting.
Yep. So, not
Like,
much to
help
say.
we had Bane Scourge.
Yeah, we had the Bane Scourge, which is actually Karax's like medium. Not it's not a hard counter, but it's a medium counter to his structure fortifying. So Nova does pretty good against any Zerg, though, as Hobbs was telling me and proved. So
Ghost man, no joke.
no kidding. So yeah, not much to say about opening build orders. Pretty typical. You got to be ready for the 220 mark because that's when the first two Void Rifts appear. Whenever Void Rifts are present, so we both had a worker out there and we're ready to scout them. Takes 5 shots from orbital strike, from Kirax's orbital strike to kill one of them. So pew 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 pew, dead. Next 5 shots, dead. Good to go. So. I did mess up my build order here a bit. I meant to build a cannon before my assimilator, but oh well. I was panicking too much because I remember the last time I did this, it was a lot harder than this one. There's one and two. We got one Marine. Made it through. And not for very long. So yeah, honestly, if you have a Karax and a Nova together, they synergize really well. Karax can just fortify everything on the entire map. He heals Nova's mech army, which has a hard time healing by itself. She can go and clear everything. She's got detection, she's got survivability, and that's exactly what you need on this mutation. Agreed?
Plus, they've got tools to deal with basically any composition, so that's also very useful.
Yep.
Okay, I'm paying close attention to when that Mutalisk decides to ninja my mineral line, so...
It doesn't do that till a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm just paying close attention as to when, exactly.
I know, I'm not going to hear the end of it.
They're going after our probes.
Yeah, one of my probes died from that zealot that got through. Rest in peace. And that's how you kill Zerg.
Of course, I didn't realize there was the Overseer there, so it snuck in and captured the lock.
It happens.
Upon a celestial lock. If they gain control of it, the lock will begin to overload.
Hero zealot in my probe line.
Warriors, prepare yourselves. We move for the capture point soon.
I didn't even notice that zealot that was attacking my main, but the probe that was coming out to go harvest at the expo lured it away right into my cannons. Real lucky right there.
Once forces have seized the celestial lock, taking control of it before it overloads is your primary objective.
I am active.
Your ally requires your presence to claim the objective.
So now, we did something a little bit different than usual. We fortified the left and right locks first. I did not fortify the middle because I did not have enough money to get my upgrades and fortify the middle adequately. It would have just been destroyed and would have been a waste of money, so we waited a little while to start fortifying. And it turned out to work out pretty darn good. Our fortifications lasted the whole game, so this is where your expo starts getting nailed a little bit.
Yeah, but it was only that one time.
Yep. So yeah, we fortify the left and the bottom and then the middle.
It would be wise to defend it as we work to secure the others.
Might as well use a defensive drone because mine was stacked at 5 for a while.
Yep. Honestly, it's a good way to prevent your SCVs from dying too.
I only lost like 2
Yep.
because of your repair beam, so it wasn't too big of a deal.
And honestly, if you're using Void Rifts as a mutator, you need defenses at your bases. You have to.
The Celestial Lock will soon be under
At least something to slow it down, and
Yeah.
so you can move your army back if necessary.
Yep. Now this is a cute little play that Hobbs makes.
Just to get vision on these rifts to buy a little extra time.
Yep.
I didn't have ravens yet because I was.
Yep. I should have
Well,
waited on that
so I-
purifier beam, but it worked. So.
It was less stuff for me to clear out when I went this way.
This
Yep.
cannot go unanswered. It seems Amon has gained control of the Zelnaga construct. This is sacrilege, commanders. Destroy it if you can.
Those ghosts really do a great job.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, the fact that their snipe is a spell and it cuts through Avenger.
Yep.
So,
One piece of
nice.
advice for anyone who's playing this: focus less on your objectives. You have time for your objectives. You have plenty of time. Focus on your void rifts. Do not focus on capturing locks with priority over the void rifts. The rifts need to take first priority. The less rifts you have to deal with, the less pain you're going to be in, and you are going to be in pain during this mutation one way or another. So the less pain you have to feel, the better. Go for the rifts, then go for the locks. So
Our structure should research and create units much more quickly now.
Yeah. You don't want to get overrun with rifts. If you can find a way to get vision on it, do so.
yep.
Like if you're Rainer, then just drop a few troops on them.
Yep.
But Parax is probably one of the easiest ways to deal with it.
I like how they spawn right where you blinked away from.
Yeah, that was really annoying.
It's like you just
But I was-
just spent like a whole minute microing your little heart out to get away from that. Why'd you move away from that? Oh,
I really don't know. I was doing some really weird shit.
what's your language? We're on YouTube.
The enemy is
Like
attempting to
3
pass the
times, I
Celestial
think,
Lock.
I accidentally hit the hotkey for Hellbats for some dumb reason.
Yep. Hey,
Okay, so
they
here
did
it
help
is.
out. What? Oh,
So here it is. This is where my mineral line gets butchered.
there's a void ray in there too.
Yep.
Yep. It's just getting butchered. Hey, they're surviving quite a while though.
That's probably why I didn't notice it for a while.
Yep. But it's like there's so much going on. It's really hard to pay attention to what's happening everywhere.
Amon's minions are contesting the lock. They will soon gain control of it.
Rest in peace, SCVs.
Ally to claim the objective.
We bounce back.
Yep.
Should say I bounce back, and then I do that dumb move, and then those aberrations get huge. So then I think, oh, they're gonna go capture the lock, but no, they dodge it and then go right for Daz's monolith.
Yep. They just destroyed that monolith in like 2 seconds. That was crazy.
I think they went instantly 10 stacks when I killed those Zerglings.
The locks. Reclaiming it is your main objective. We cannot allow Amon's
I kind of wish they
army to
just
take control
stacked
of
the
this
Scourge, because who cares about that?
Another
Yep.
lock has now been activated.
We've got it locked down.
We do eventually get some Scourges playing around in our base later that we just let play, so you'll see.
Oh, you let play. So I still didn't notice they were doing that until I realized, oh, they destroyed one of my refineries, and
Yep.
then I deal with it. So, yep, there's the Marines.
It's like, go away. And then I decide to help out. It's like,
The enemy
thanks,
is attempting
Daz.
to capture the celestial log.
Yeah, you didn't notice it, for shame.
Honestly, my vision was so out here the whole time. Just trying to keep track of everything. It's hard. And there I used that little trick on that middle lock. Use an orbital strike to get vision about a centimeter to the right of it, and then use the vision to blast into the fog of war, so it works.
Amon's forces
Did,
are
did you ever run low on energy, or were you pretty good on energy?
I was pretty good on energy the whole time. I rushed out my top upgrades, so
That, and I managed to clear out a bunch of the rifts without
Yep.
needing you to...
I tried
blast
not to waste my energy unless I really needed to, and that really helped out because I was able to use it on things that needed it, like this.
them. Like the Vipers constantly doing that disabling cloud crap.
Yep. And these are the Scourges in our base. They just
So
fly
here
back
I
and
just
forth.
decided to use a nuke just to make this go quicker.
Yep.
We cannot allow Amon's army
After
to
I
take
clear out a
control of
rift.
this lock.
And
Plus, I
that
didn't
is
wanna deal
how
with
you
those
deal with
Vipers.
infestations.
Oh wait, no, there's another Viper.
Seems like we could use a
Bye-bye,
defensive
Raven. You are getting wrecked right here.
I actually only lost like one guy, believe it or not. The defense drone triggered on everything that was being attacked
Yep.
by those aberrations, so I only lost one Marine.
This is actually a pretty decent setup for cannons.
Requires your presence to claim
Just like 4 cannons, 6 batteries, and 2 monoliths with an energizer. It actually holds off quite a lot with level 3 shields, so... And
When I did
Nova...
this in a previous run, yeah, here's my accidental Hellbats. I didn't run into too many Protoss air units like all these Void Rays. There weren't that many, so I didn't even bother with Goliaths last time.
Yep. Goodbye, Lurker. Hello, Void Rifts. That Scourge is just spazzing out in our base. 50 life.
Oh yeah, it's just one too. I think it's 10 stacks.
So yeah, I start fortifying the lower right, and I don't know why you didn't help me claim that one a little earlier, but that was actually our last lock to claim. We don't...
I sent an SCV down there, but I kind of was too busy to
Enemy control.
make
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, basically now is the point where I have all my upgrades, so I can actually start fortifying the locks, and the locks are already a third overloaded, but it's okay, you have time. So just remember that when you guys are playing this. You have time, get your upgrades, get a fortification that can survive before you waste your money on one.
to claim the objective.
It's honestly the best advice that I have. Make a fortification that you know will survive. Do not waste your money on one that might survive, because it might not. You know, we should have just done a full map
Amon's
clear.
minions are contesting the lock. They will soon gain
Well,
control of it.
we did have the time, but
Yeah,
I just didn't want to deal with the headache.
yeah.
Plus, clearing bases with Avengers kind of nasty, so.
Yeah.
Our base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are under attack. Our base
Those aberrations, when they get 10 stacks, they wreck structures.
our allies are under attack.
Aberrations have a bonus versus structures, don't they?
We cannot allow Amon's
Uh,
army to take control
I
of
don't
this
know.
lock.
I
so.
think they do. Now we got a 7 Scourges playing in our main. How cute. This Void Ray doesn't want to die.
Your ally to claim the objective.
Well, it only got Avengered like twice, so it wasn't too
Yep.
bad.
Shield batteries working their poor little hearts out.
And luckily, the Void Rift started spawning inside the locks, so
Yep.
you just killed them instantly.
I was really enjoying that. How we got really lucky with having the Void Rift spawn next to the cannons quite often this game. So that
So
was very
the
fortunate.
current amount of rifts. This is kind of the point where you don't want any more.
Yeah.
This is where you need to focus getting rid of all the ones that are currently available. before starting to really push in.
Yep.
Gaining full control of the celestial locks.
Ooh, look at all those.
Control has been established.
Here they come.
The enemy has
Yeah,
seized a
well,
celestial lock.
aberrations
You must
do
take it back.
more damage versus armored, so I guess since most structures are armored, then yes, they do.
Yep.
Our base is under attack.
Only lost a couple buildings there. Look at that. A void rift just spawns right in the lock. It's beautiful.
Going after our probes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so here I'm trying to just get the game going and going to the left side rifts and also clearing out the left side lock.
Yep. That scourge in our base kept tricking me into thinking we were getting attacked there, so.
Our base is under attack.
Half of Onar's energies have become volatile and unstable. The locks must be activated.
So here I just use a bunch of drones and just tank all the damage and get through.
Hey, it works.
Our base is under attack.
Nova dies.
Activating chrono
No, that was a ghost.
That should greatly
Oh.
increase the output.
Nova didn't die once this whole time.
Nice. Alright, we do have a wave coming to the right upper lock, I guess it looks like.
Our allies are under attack.
Yeah, but you had it well in hand.
Yep. This one almost got me at the lower left. I didn't see the Baneling wave coming in until late.
Plus Avenged Lings, man.
Avengerlings, man. These Banelings do a good number too. In the middle.
Activating defensive drone.
Our base is under attack. Whoa, hey, quit attacking our probes.
Start fortifying the upper lock. We got a Banshee attacking your Hellbats there.
Yeah, so my Hellbat started derping.
Yep.
And that Dominator gets huge. But luckily it doesn't storm all my guys, it just starts attacking.
Yep. It's always nice. And at this point, we're feeling pretty well under control, so we just had 3 rifts spawn next to cannons. They're all dead. We have all the locks cleared. All we got to do is claim them. So we were feeling pretty good at this point. I was, anyway. I don't know about Hobbs.
No, it was fine. I had max supply.
Our allies are under attack.
Some of it was wasted by stupid Hellbats because I was too busy with focusing on the hotkeys.
Our base is under attack.
You're just like, screw that Void Rift, and that Void Rift's like, screw your things.
So I just take it out with 2 Ravens. Even though I could have just used siege tanks, but whatever.
Our allies are under attack. Enemies trying to take out a pylon. Our allies are under attack.
So yeah, we're getting hit everywhere at once, but we're
Look at-
holding.
On the mini-map, it looks like you're being overrun in the middle, but no, it's just 2 Scourges.
Yep.
So here we're deciding, like, do we want to just finish the game and not do the bonus, and then we just said, screw it, we're doing the bonus.
Yep. And so he did the bonus.
2 more and our battle is won.
How does that Monolith not able to hit that Void Rift?
I don't know, man.
It's shooting the stuff that's spawning out of it, but
Which one are you talking about?
the one in the bottom right corner.
We got a pylon under
I'm not
attack.
seeing it. Oh, that one?
The one, but
oh,
the
yeah,
bottom right lock.
they don't have vision of it.
Our base is under attack.
It looks like they do, barely.
The left lock is getting hammered pretty hard. I think I should be building a... Yeah, there we go. I refortify it.
Enemies trying to take out a pylon. Our allies are under attack.
You really have to be able to pay attention to 7 spots at once to play this map pretty well, so...
Yeah, that's why I don't play Karax on this map.
Yep. I mean, anyone can Karax, but if you play Karax well, you're at the right place at the right time. So,
So here we're like, I don't want to deal with the Void Rifts anymore. I'm just gonna put all my guys on this lock to finish the game.
yep. Just head to that lock and we're good to go. and that's Burning Legion, guys. So
Honestly, I think Cold as the Void is way better. Is way harder than this.
I think Cold as the Void was a lot harder, yeah. So,
The one base really cancer.
closing thoughts, I think, unless you're like a micro god, you need a Karax or a Swan as your ally, and you need the other person to be someone who can go hunt down the Void Rifts like Kerrigan, Nova. I mean, any combination of commanders is possible. I mean, people have done this in the past with almost every combination, but if you really want an easy time doing this, have Karax or Swan as your defender, defend slowly, efficiently, and methodically, have a partner who goes around and very quickly snipes all the rifts, clears out the entire map, and leaves an easy way for their partner to fortify everything. So if you do that, you're going to have an easy time. Well, easier time than you would otherwise, but other than that, you should be pretty good to go. This was not as hard for me as I remember it being a year ago. It seemed actually pretty easy, but I had a damn good partner. So any closing thoughts, Hobbs?
Pretty much what you said. The main trick is never get behind on rifts. If you get overwhelmed with rifts, you will never beat this.
Yep. So
Doesn't matter how much you've turtled, it will fall eventually.
So, anyway, there you go. I'll see you guys next week. Y'all take care. Hope you had a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever. Y'all have a good New Year. Have fun in the sun or the snow. See y'all later. Bye.